Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never.
Hold it together, hold it together, hold it together, but you're the one, you're the one, you're the one.
It's impossible to sleep with all that noise. It's 5 o'clock anyway. That's what I mean about the whippoorwill. That's worse than an alarm clock. It definitely rained last night. This tent is wet. I'll pop it a few times, pack it out. That's the good thing about paying good money for your equipment, because it pays for itself in bad conditions. A regular wet tent will weigh 3 times its size. This tent right here, I can pop it a few times and I wouldn't even feel it. So remember, invest the money. Invest the money. Oh, by the way, this is day 70. No, this is day 90. Yeah, and it's June 9th, Thursday. All right, I want to say it'll be a short day, but when you're hiking with rocks, and this is Pennsylvania, it's going to be a slow day because I got to be careful. So 17 miles will feel more like 20 when you're dragging your feet trying to make sure you don't slip on these rocks. But aside from that, let's do it out here. Okay, this is Pennsylvania. I don't know if you can appreciate the treacherousness of these wet rocks, and they are numerous. Look at that. That's the trail. One slip and you're falling on rocks. It's so dangerous. Anyway, we're gonna go through several checkpoints. The first shelter is 7.5. That's checkpoint Charlie. After that, it'll be another 8 miles, and there'll be another shelter. Did I say Charlie? No. You got checkpoint Alpha at 7.5. After that, you got checkpoint Bravo, which is another 7 or so. And from there, you got 3 miles before you get to Pine Grove Furnace. That's the place with the hostel, with the grill, with the ice cream, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get started. The time marker, 6:45. It's about 17. I feel good. I put myself there at 3. We'll see out here. We should be coming up on the official halfway mark soon. You know, there are a good number of people out here that are homeless. And so they put all their eggs in one basket, coming out here hiking the trail, thinking they can sort it out between Georgia and Maine, which is a great possibility. It is possible. But what happens is, once they give up on the trail because it's too hard, instead of going home because they have no home to go to, they'll just bounce, go further and further, looking for what I do not know, but still searching. And I guess what they end up finding is, or running into, It's just nameless strangers that are hiking that are willing to take them in. And you got to ask yourself, what is it that you think these people can give you? They're in the same boat you are, most of them. My attitude is the trail is the only constant, period. It's not going to change. So if it gets too hard, then you get harder. Okay, if you're broken, then take as many zeros as it needs, but stay here and let the trail impart its wisdom. Because you won't leave the trail the same person, but it's the trail that's gonna make you, not these people that I mean, you don't even know them. When I say nameless strangers, a trail name is just that. There's nothing about your character, there's nothing, no energy tying you to it. It's just a trail name. And in most cases, it's either a blatant lie or sarcasm, you know, and you're putting your faith in that. So I really don't get it. But all I'm saying is this is where the magic happens, out here in these woods. Okay, now you may have a little tryst with a boy or girl out here, but you can get that anywhere. And what is it? The only thing you're going to get is anxiety, because nobody's clean out here. Hell, you may get an STD. All I'm saying is this is where the magic happens, and if there's any healing that needs to take place, it needs to take place within you. Nobody can give you that. And all the trail is going to do is hold up a big mirror right in front of you. And that's how you work out your issues, not bouncing back and forth. It's not going to help you out here. Smells wonderful. I tell you what, this field of rhododendron, mountain laurel, I mean, wow. This is a cabin. I'm actually 2.4 miles away from the shelter, but this is a cabin that's available for rent. Someone said, I slept on the porch of a cabin last night. Now I know what they're talking about. This is called Miles Burn. Mills Burn, Miles Burn. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, back to the trail. Okay, so I just bumped into Goldilocks. She's hiking southbound. They have an RV, so that's the second time I saw her. You get people that pretty much are, how you put it, they just pretty much provide their own logistical support. So they'll drive 40 miles up, hike back, and then her husband is hiking north. He moves the van. Anyway, long story short, there's trail magic 3 miles up. She said they're setting up the grill right now. Hot dogs, hamburgers. That's excellent. So I got something to look forward to out here. All right, it's 9:30, and this, my friends, Checkpoint Alpha, Birch Shelter. I'm like a mile from the road where the trail magic is, and right now, I'm going to use the privy to make room. Haha. As you know, Pine Grove Furnace is our terminus today. I'm 9.6 miles from that, and I'm 6 miles from Checkpoint Bravo, Tom Shelter. All right, back to it. Here's the road. Let's see a man about some magic. I see a whole lot of packs. Oh, they got a nice RV. That's the one they got? All right. I heard. All right, I'm on it.
Main area. That's beautiful up there.
I can imagine. Well, cheeseburger, hot dog, banana, bag of chips, soda, and a few other things I failed to mention later. I'm back on the trail out here. All right, it's 10:41. I'm fueled up with that excellent lunch from 2 veterans. It's 10:41. Let's roll. We're looking for checkpoint Bravo. It's like 3 miles up. All right, we have arrived. This is the official halfway point. If I can get this thing to zoom in, right? The official halfway point from Georgia to Maine. 1097.15. Yep, moving right along. So basically that's took me 90 days to hit the halfway point. Yep, all right. It's a fish. Most moments such as those are anticlimactic for me, but even on the day when the first time, it's always been anticlimactic. It's just, I don't know, I'm just here to hike and not try to break my neck. But it's funny because you'll see people celebrating and all that, and I'm happy for them. I'm genuinely happy for them. It's just, it just registers with people on different levels. But yeah, we halfway through it. June 9th, day 90 out here. 7 years ago, that halfway mark sign was in Penmar Park, just before the Mason-Dixon line. So as you can see, every year it changes. It just pushes and go further and further north. It's just the way it is. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get to the park is to pitch my tent, because pretty much I'm carrying a wet tent. I'm gonna do it on the lawn where the hostel is, because I'm gonna be standing there tonight, so it's just a matter of me walking back and, you know, so that'll be job 1. And then we'll go from there. I'm actually meeting up. The person that let me borrow their van where I got my shoes and stuff, they're actually up here in Penmar Park zeroing. So I'll get a chance to reunite with them. And there may be some people up here. I don't know. Most people don't zero. So, you know, it's just taking it a day at a time. That's all. I'm sure you've noticed this, but YouTube changed their platform such that they no longer allow negative comments to even post. For example, if I dropped a video and you hit the thumbs down, that would never show up. It wouldn't say like 5 dislikes, okay? And if you put down a negative comment like you'll never make it or you suck, they would never put that, they would never post it. And that has nothing to do with my settings. That's just the default, you know? And I know what they're trying to do, but that's no good, because that's not the world we live in. Everything is not daisies, you know what I'm saying? And for you to know that good can overpower evil, you know, then you have to be able to see the fight. You have to be able to witness bad actors and haters trying to pull you down while you keep your head up and continue with the fight. I would much rather have 9 dislikes and 1 like and a lot of negative comments just so I can prove them wrong, so that the next person I'd be like, wow, he went through all that diversity and came out the other side. That's the lesson, all right? But when you got these platforms filtering out every single thing, trying to make the world seem like a nice place, that's just not, that's not reality, you know? Like I said, I know what they're trying to do, but that's not cool. You know, you need to let people say what they want to say. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're talking about within, you know, common sense. All I'm saying is, one person said something like, you'll never make it. But I saw it on the side platform, and when I went to YouTube, it wasn't there. And so I went to the video, and it took me 15 minutes to go through and find where it said allow all comments. And then I clicked on it, and then I saw it. And then 24 hours later, it disappeared again. And I'm like, dude, but it is what it is. But all I'm saying is I don't think that they're helping. And I think that people need to know that you can overcome it. Because if you just keep, pretty much sanitizing and scrubbing all the negativity out of the world, that's not making anybody stronger when they come up against it and that platform is not there. Does that make sense out here? I mean, look at it like this. What's the difference between you buying a product, it not working out, and then you going on Yelp and saying, this product sucks, it blah, 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 and Yelp is like, oh, that's negative, we're not gonna let that go, and they let only positive comments go. And we already know that people or the proprietors can post positive stories about their products anyway. So by not letting people actually comment on their actual experience in a negative light and only the positive, nobody will ever really get a true and fair balance, you know? That's just how I see it out here. Tom Run. This is checkpoint Bravo. It's 12:20. I'm 3 miles away from Pine Grove Furnace, the terminus for today. Let's get there. Okay, this is what I'm used to. This is what they normally use for the halfway marks. That little sign with the faded out paper, I don't know what that was. But this is cool too. Alright, trail this way?
Yes, sir.
So I'm walking towards the park and I see someone coming southbound and I talk to her. Her name is Joyce. She's a local. And I was like, so hey, tell me more about Iron Masters. That's the name of the hostel in Pine Grove Furnace. She's like, well, it looks like it's open, but they're closed right now, so they may not open until 5. And then she's like, would you like some of this? And I'm like, what's that? She said, well, the place that I'm going to is called Pine Grove Furnace. Okay? Now, the furnace is what they use to smelt the iron ore in this area. And this is slag. It looks like blue crystal. And she said what they would do is they would take the crystal slag, this blue stuff, and they would throw it over the trail, as like a waste product, but also for hikers to hike on. And so I'm like, wow. So basically she just gave me like a history lesson. So, I mean, when you see people, there's so much to learn. Just start asking questions, that's all out here. I'm on the back side of the park. These are like cabins and whatnot that people can rent out. I stand corrected. These are like people's houses. These are residents. Pine Grove Furnace is across the street. Basically, you're gonna cross this street and then go through some little gnarly rock scramble, and the park will be on the other side, if memory serves, and that's the way I remember it. It's 1:30. You can really tell the difference between walking on hardball and walking in the woods. It's like night and day. This ground is hard. I'm knocking right on their doorstep. Almost there. All right, we are here. This is the hostel. You're just waiting on it to open right now. It used to be a mansion. That's where I'll be staying tonight. In 2008, I think I told you this, in 2000, hey, what's up? In 2008, we could, you know, like you do work for stay. I cut their grass and they let me stay. I was popping. Is it open yet, or does it open at 5? Okay. I'm gonna go drop this pack and see what's what. It's called the Iron Master's Mansion. They told me about this. Do you have to go around back, or did you go up front? I got a toddler in there. This is ice cream. We started in Georgia. Huh? Still with me. Oh my God, this girl's tough. Okay, let's take a look. The hostel's open. Hey, what's up? Get out of here, Strider. Am I moving that slow? Nah. How did I get out of here? I took a... I got a hotel when we heard about rain. So I was in... where was I? I don't know, just suffice it to say, the night before last, I was in a hotel. And the other, what do you call it? The other, looking for a second bathroom to take a shower in. Found a bathroom, about to take a shower and clean up out here. I got my clothes in the dryer. I just took a shower. I'm gonna set my tent up and let that dry out. It's 2:30 out here. All right, it's 3:20. My tent's dry. I'm clean. My clothes just got out of the dryer. Everything's good to go. Literally, everything's good to go. This guy will not shut his mouth back here. Anyway, I'm gonna go down to the grill, see what's that, and then do video editing. I'm rendezvousing with this person with the van. I'm trying to see where their head is at before I make any major steps. But they said meet them down there at 3:30, so that's 10 minutes. That's what I'll do out here. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little video. So this is Odie. I'm gonna take her to dinner, and we're just doing a hotel because it's just easier. So that's more trail magic for myself. So we'll be pulling out. But at any rate, this is where you do the whole half-gallon challenge. It's really no banners, yeah, or pint challenge. There's no banners or anything like that. You just go in. What's up? You go in. You get your ice cream. You order from the grill, and you eat. I might need you covering everything. Yeah, pretty much. These are the ice creams. Hey, what's up?
What's up, August?
You guys gonna do it?
Oh yeah.
You gonna eat all that ice cream?
We're gonna do it.
Man, look at all these flavors. All right. Sweet.
Hey, are you doing okay? Yes.
So you could resupply. She doesn't have her wallet, so they got the grill master here. Now, do you see spoons anywhere with hikers' names on them for half-gallon challenge?
No.
Okay, so apparently you keep your spoon now. There's no spoons on the wall for half-gallon challenge or anything like that. It's just pretty much hikers keeping the dream alive in their own mind. So they'll go out there, get the half-gallon, eat, and then it is what it is.
And then they also have to do a pint after that because this is not a true half-gallon.
There you go. There you go. And what's up? What's up? And the proprietors could care less as long as you buy an ice cream. All right, so I'm at this dive of a hotel, but it's better than a hostel in the sense that at least you got some privacy and it's a room. And
could we can go get some real food. So that's good too. Anyway, I'm trying to cut this video. So this is where I'm at. There ain't much going on in this in the town. I can't even tell you where I am, to be honest with you. I know I'm at Pine Grove Furnace, but I think Fayetteville. Don't get me lying to you. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna eat tonight. But yeah, so basically you want to continue to make friends in high places. What do you mean? If you see hikers, and that's like a trend nowadays, you have hikers that are like they have their own vehicles and they're like shuttling themselves and this, that, and the other. That's not a bad friend to have, because when you get to these places where they have vehicles, they can help you out in more ways than one. So she saved me from paying $30 at Pine Grove Furnace, which isn't bad. It's a nice place, but at the same time, you're bunking with 30 dudes. You know what I'm saying? So this is all cool. You know, I'm like, all right, you provide the room, I'll take you out to dinner. One hand washes the other, so that's where we're at. And I kind of want to cut this movie so I can free up some storage space on my computer. So June 9th, day 90, we did good. We knocked that 17 miles out. I said 3 o'clock, I got there at 1:30. We had the trail magic with the two veterans. I appreciated that. We're at the halfway point now. I have no issues to report. My morale is high, halfway in. I'm just getting stronger. I'm getting smarter. That's the way you're supposed to be. Tomorrow, we're going to pick back up at Pine Grove Furnace and just hike north. That's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to cut this movie out here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.